Now, back home now, I want to talk to you about the anti-Semitism report. The Education Minister Jason Clare this week signalled that the government won't be moving quickly on the recommendations from Gillian Siegel's anti-Semitism report. This is what he said.
We're considering it carefully. We've got to consult as part of that. I want to see what the Special Envoy on Islamophobia has to say as well. I think that's fair. I think that's the right thing to do.
Joel, once again, we see the conflating of issues. But what is Labor waiting for? I mean, have they not seen what's been happening in this country for almost 2 years?
So, just watching that clip over again, and I'm well across what the Minister of Education has had to say over the past 48 hours, I still can't make heads or tails of it. So there are two very stark issues that we as the Jewish community have with Mr Clare's position on this. The first is the delay. We have obviously seen an exponential spike in anti-Semitism since the events of October 7 in this country. Multiple synagogues being burnt down, houses of community leaders being targeted, childcare centres, you name it, it's happened in this country when it comes to anti-Semitism. But for somehow or other, there is an undue delay waiting for another report to come down before even the Education Minister is going to review what was a very comprehensive and detailed report released by Gillian Siegel, the anti-Semitism envoy, last week. So the delay within itself is perplexing. But again, this conflation between anti-Semitism and Islamophobia is not only grossly inaccurate, it's grossly unfair to both Jews and Muslims. There's no doubt that Islamophobia is an issue in Australia in some sectors, but the issues of Islamophobia have nothing to do with anti-Semitism. So the idea that we would need to wait and see what the envoy, the Islamophobic envoy, had to say about the anti-Semitism report is bitterly disappointing and thoroughly perplexing. I will add that any political sleuth would sort of question as to whether or not Mr Clare's comments are at odds with the Prime Minister, because they're definitely at odds with the Prime Minister's appointed anti-Semitism envoy.
Yeah, that is a really good point. And it's just a shame now. It looks like this report's going to be sitting on the Prime Minister's desk for months now. Meanwhile, once again, we see the Australian Jewish community targeted time and time again, week in, week out. Joel, Burnie, we have to leave it there. Really appreciate your time as always. Thanks very much for joining me on the show.